bounty hunting to body slamming. That's how wild Big Show's story is. Before the world knew him as the giant or the world's largest athlete, Paul Wight was literally out hunting fugitives and working security as a bouncer.
You used to be a bouncer for a while. You were a bouncer. That's how you earned money.
Well, when you're this big, it's not like I'm going to get a job as like a bikini model.
But fate had bigger plans. It was Hulk Hogan who spotted his potential and recommended him to WCW, setting the stage for one of wrestling's most iconic careers. Wight soon signed with WCW and became an instant star, the kind of presence you couldn't ignore. Fast forward to his 22 years in WWE, and he'd earned over $30 million from his wrestling career. During his prime, Big Show was one of the highest paid wrestlers, banking around $1 million in base salary, with merch sales and gate percentages taking that number even higher. Even Kurt Angle highlighted on Chris Van Vliet's podcast just how well top names like Big Show were paid in the late 90s and early 2000s.
In the late 90s and early 2000s, the highest guarantee you could get was $1 million. And only a few people got. Stone Cold, The Rock, Undertaker, Triple H, myself. I'm not Big Show, I think. That's about it.
Today, Wight is signed with AEW, serving as a commentator and occasional wrestler. While his exact contract details aren't public, it's believed he's earning more than he did in WWE. When asked about it, he said, "I am still with AEW. I'm still very happy with AEW, very happy with Tony Khan and what he's doing."
Still with AEW, still very happy with AEW. Very happy with Tony Khan and what he's doing.
Outside the ring, Big Show has earned a solid fortune through his work in film, television, and media. His massive presence and charisma made him a natural fit for Hollywood, leading to roles in several big-budget movies and popular shows. He appeared in infomercials for Stacker 2 alongside NASCAR figures like Kenny Wallace, Scott Wimmer, Elliott Sadler, Jeff Hammond, and Tony Stewart, and even popped up in the Thong Song, remixed music video by Cisco and Foxy Brown. Big Show also took part in Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
Of course, I'm playing for the USO.
Where he won $15,000 for the United Service Organizations, becoming the only contestant ever to appear on 2 different versions of the show in 2 countries. In 2012, he hilariously defeated The Miz at the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards, winning the first ever Slime Wrestling World Championship. A few years later, in 2018, he joined Joe Manganiello and others for Dungeons & Dragons' stream of Many Eyes, Jox Machina, showing his lighter, geeky side. His acting career includes roles in the 1996 films Reggie's Prayer and Jingle All the Way as the Huge Santa, the Waterboy in 1998 as the fan-favorite Captain Inzano.
Waterboy was definitely one of those iconic things that you're a part of, but you don't realize at the time. You got this small part in an Adam Sandler film, which was very cool, but you don't know at the time there's going to be this iconic character that people will never forget.
Knucklehead in 2010 and Vendetta in 2015. More recently, Wight appeared on CBS's Ghosts, playing Gorm the Viking. Through all these ventures, Big Show proved that his star power wasn't limited to wrestling. It stretched from the squared circle to the big screen and beyond. With everything he's done throughout his career, Wight is now worth an estimated $9 million. In 2017, Big Show literally passed down a piece of wrestling history when he sold his house to fellow WWE star Baron Corbin. That wasn't just any house. It had already been owned by The Undertaker before Big Show bought it back in 2001 for $680,000. The property, located in Odessa, Florida, is a 4-bedroom lakeside retreat with 3,856 square feet of space, a private boat dock, and a pool perfect for Florida summers. But that's just the warm-up. Big Show's real flex is his Miami mansion, a jaw-dropping 9,589 square foot estate worth around $6 million. This place is pure luxury, 6 bedrooms, 2 fireplaces, a massive media room, and a pool spa combo that screams superstar lifestyle. It's the kind of home that makes you realize Big Show didn't just win in the ring. He's been living large outside it too. In 1999, Wight found himself in legal trouble after being charged with assault for allegedly breaking a man's jaw during a 1998 altercation at a New York hotel. The situation got heated fast, but when the case went to court, Wight was found not guilty after proving that the man had provoked and physically confronted him first, leading to Wight's single retaliatory punch.
Case of self-defense. Got into a little altercation at the Nassau Marriott Hotel, and it was a crazy fan that was being loud and rude. And, you know, he ended up shoving me in the chest, and I ended up breaking his jaw in 2 places.
Paul was born on February 8, 1972, in Aiken, South Carolina, and from an early age, it was clear he wasn't like most kids. He was born with acromegaly, a rare endocrine disorder that causes excessive growth.
I had the acromegaly in 1990 and had the surgery for that.
By the time he was 12 years old, Wight already stood 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighed 220 pounds, and even had chest hair, a literal giant in the making. At 19, while playing basketball for Wichita State University, he was listed at a towering 7 feet 1 inch. Fortunately, a pituitary gland surgery in the early 1990s stopped his growth, stabilizing his condition. His sheer size is still staggering. Shoe size 22.5E, ring size 22, and a 64-inch chest. Traveling wasn't exactly convenient for a man his size either. By 2005, Wight had leased his own bus and hired a driver because air travel and car rentals were just too impractical. Wight's athletic journey began at W. Wyman King Academy in South Carolina, where he excelled in basketball as a center and played tight end in football.
I played basketball. I was 320 pounds. I played basketball.
He continued his basketball career at Northern Oklahoma Junior College, averaging 14 points and 6.5 rebounds, earning all-conference honors and helping his team win the Oklahoma Bi-State Conference Western Division. From there, he moved to Wichita State University for the 1991 to 1992 season, and later to Southern Illinois University Edwardsville, where he played for the Division II Cougars and joined the Tau Kappa Epsilon fraternity. On the personal side, Wight married Melissa and Piavis in 1997, and the couple had 1 child before separating in 2000. He later married Bess Catramatos in 2002, and they've since had 2 children together, rounding out the life of a man who's as giant-hearted as he is giant-sized. Now, let's talk about his lifestyle, and it's clear that being a giant isn't always easy in day-to-day life. Despite his superstar status, Wight is a man full of humility. He often shares glimpses of his daily life on Instagram, where he has around 1.8 million followers. Big Show spends a lot of time in the gym, documenting his workouts to share with fans. He also enjoys quality time with his family, going out for dinners and having fun. Occasionally, he goes biking with friends, showing that he enjoys staying active outside the ring as well. Even though he's massive, Wight flies commercial and often posts hilarious pictures highlighting the challenges of fitting into an airplane seat. He also seems to have a passion for classic cars. Despite the difficulties his size presents, he owns a Cadillac Escalade and a customized 1966 Hemi Charger built to accommodate him. On top of that, he enjoys visiting the shooting range from time to time, embracing hobbies that fit his larger-than-life personality. So, that's Big Show. Until next time, cheers.